So one more left-hander, and this is a very short stretch. And even before they get to green, that's Marcus Ericsson going over the top of Sebastian Bourdais.
What in the world happened there?
He was ready to go, and nobody was going.
How did this happen?
Oh,
this is Jones, not James. I was going to say, I didn't think he was running up with Hinchcliffe. He said I was spun by Jones. There's Ed Jones in the 18 Sealmaster car.
Alexander Rossi, Scott Dixon, Romain Grosjean, Felix Rosenquist, and Marcus Ericsson.
Penske cars
Power
each other in the wall.
Pagano, Sato, many more. And we have a traffic jam and a stoppage.
Will Power stuffed his car down the inside of his teammate and put Simon Pagano right into the wall.
Yeah, but, I mean, green was probably out at that point, and once the green...
About 5 laps, there's Rinus VeeKay, who just went back out on the track, missing about half of his underwing, and there's a caution, so that's going to change everything pit strategy-wise.
This is going to force Colton Herta now to take this yellow, and that's going to cycle him now.
Spinner, and it's 2 cars. Scott McLaughlin is one of them, and then Dalton Kellett as well.
Strategy still a main point here as we see a replay.
His teammate again.
Will
Power stuffs it in on his.
I think McLaughlin turned in on him.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I tell you what, man. Power's in the he's in hot water with RP.
Kellett nowhere to go. Yeah, I put that all on Will Power here, and unfortunately, this will be reviewed and almost certainly a drive-through. Cody Ware.
Caution. 48 laps on a tank of fuel when you normally can go about 30.
Dale Coyne has gambled to great success before. Just a little bit of contact to the left front wing. It looked like Cody Ware just kind of spun on his own, trying to get after the power, running in the top 10, gambling on fuel there with a bunch of the big dogs. But Colton Herta has thrown it all away. Disaster.
You okay, bud?
That's a big impact. Nosed it in at the end of the at the end of the bridge straightaway. What's been his strong point? He's been so fast through that corner and carrying a lot of entry speed.
Looks like he might be holding his right hand just a little bit, but more than anything, just gosh, I cannot imagine the feeling dominant all weekend, every session.
Big entry speed, lock that inside tire, and that's it, game over. It's exactly what Joe New did in qualifying, just carried a ton of entry speed in, locked the inside tire, and you can't get it turned, Townsend.
And you know what?
His hands were on the wheel,
He didn't want to let go. He knew a second ahead of time that it's all coming to a crashing end, and you just don't want to believe it as a driver. You don't want to let go. You're so angry instantly and stubborn. It's like, no, this is not happening, and you just don't let go of the wheel in those situations.
That was a big hit.
Herta has trouble. Second year in a row that Colton Herta finds the wall at Nashville.
Started 23rd.
Be careful coming back in.
It's the voice of his dad, Brian. Started 23rd, knew, and he told us that he had to be aggressive. He had to go for passes to make his way through this field. What happened?
Down into turn 4, he's got Dalton Kellett on the inside and just, contact with the 4, pushes him wide, gets into the tire barrier. From on board now, you see the push to pass lit up. You see the green dots on the side of the dash. He's on the overtake. 150 seconds allowed here at Nashville. And Dalton just not willing to give the position up. But, man, that is a tight corner to go side by side for Juan Townsend. And obviously it did not work for the 26.
Yeah, I mean, Dalton Kellett started 12th. I'm sure was getting tired of getting past and wanted to get the elbows. Graham Rahal has contact.
And a Pato Award is there as well. This is going to bring out a caution. This will be the 3rd on the day.
This is in turn 7. Looks like the contact would have happened one turn ago in turn 6. Graham Rahal had an issue there in practice. Both cars still running, but the caution does fly. Way more drama.
Dalton Kellett, Callum Ilott. I think the track might be blocked. You see Callum Ilott there stopped ahead. That's Castro Neves.
That is turn 6. That is the tightest corner on the racetrack. Very tight, blind entry, severely downhill on the exit. Easy to lose the front end of the car there. We see the 77 in the tire barrier, and look at the damage to the United Rentals number 15 car for Graham Rahal. You see Devlin
Sato was trying to make the move to the outside of that corner. Didn't get a great view of it.
And Taku was none too happy. He was gesturing towards Devlin DiFrancesco, kind of like, what was that about?
Yeah, that's a weird one because we obviously miss how it all sort of transpired, but it looked like Dev was on the inside.
Devlin was ahead, and then Sato, I think, had the run going up the outside. We're on board here with Harvey as you kind of see it there. It's almost like the Rossi Callum incident where they touched it. Power, Christian Lundgaard. James, you said it. You want to be the first to make your last stop. Here's what happened.
And here's why. Graham Rahal just all by himself into turn 4. We know that Rinus VeeKay was fresh out of the pits on cold tires. Maybe not enough time to react to the 15 in the wall. You see the both fronts lock up. Will Power was so lucky to avoid that.
Wow, and Jimmy Johnson as well.
But look at that blue and orange PNC car. That is Scott Dixon with an ear-to-ear smile. He knows what a come here.
Both of his cars are out. So Kirkwood goes for the move on the inside.
Ooh. How do you read that one, Hinch?
Gonna need to see it a couple times. I mean, it's a late move, there's no doubt about it, but he was there-ish.
I mean, the deal all day long is you've got to get level. You got to get shoulder to shoulder right to get the outside driver to back off. Kirkwood was 7.
I don't think you can say shoulder to shoulder now. But Lucas is already turning in. He's committed. His eyes are looking forward at the apex. You can't check your mirror.
Boy, the back end started to go.
Yeah, on the bumps, upset it. That's a big hit.
Ooh, huge right side impact.
What a shame. Jimmy was having a pretty deep